All right, November 17th, 2016. So I'm going to be kind of like reading and also just like riffing. I find that I'm much more like connected naturally when I'm riffing, but I will kind of look down at my letter. I just turned the camera off. I will be looking down at my letter occasionally. Yeah, let's just get into it. November 17th, 2016. Dear Jen, how are you? I haven't heard much from you and I want to. And you've actually since texted me since this morning writing this and been like, hey, I haven't really been that communicative and I love you and thank you. And so it's really nice and sweet to get that text from you to write this and be like, hey, I want to hear from you. What's up? And then you're like on it. It's in the wavelength. Okay. How's prepping for the mama times? How's the new house? How's Stella? How's John? How are the fruity notes with hints of leather? Just basically, like, how are you? I'm just getting home from the event. An incredible time. Really unbelievable. The event is a 5-day training and seminar and workshop thing. And it's great. It's crazy. It's hard to describe, and I'll do my best. Yeah, so this is what I have. 30 plus strangers come together to give all that they have, their voices, their physical strength, their broken hearts, their vulnerability, their humor, their brutal honesty, their dance moves, everything, in service of each person getting what they came for. What they came for is often healing. What they came for is often power in their life. What they came for is like living an impassioned, alive, awakened life. I came in contact with a piece of my shadow. This is like what I'm taking away from it. Part of the train that I'm taking away from. I came away with a contact with a piece of my shadow that has been so linked to my identity. I have a huge need to be special, to be the most liked, the most sensitive, the most, I don't know what that says. Oh, it says the most insightful. The most insightful, the funniest, the best dancer, the best listener, the best. Just generally the best. Like, I need to be the best. I'm very addicted to trying to be the best. And if I'm not those things or seen by my community as those things, then what am I? So that's the piece of the shadow that like showed up for me. Is like just like really desire, like a lot of need to like stand out, needing to stand out. So if I don't have that, then what am I? I'm regular. I'm ordinary. I'm not that special. And I'm like desperately trying to like show people that I'm not regular, I'm not ordinary, I'm like definitely special. And it's a lot of work and it's exhausting and it's bullshit. Yeah, so I can see the amount of energy that I've been putting into and trying to get love and trying to understand belonging, trying to believe that I'm good, that I'm good enough. Excuse me. That I belong. It's my racket. It's my con. It's my not so hidden agenda. To be all things to all people in hopes that all that work, all that effort, all that adapting will pay off in people's validating my existence. So yeah, definitely externalizing my value. Like it's coming from other people. They got to see me. They got to recognize me. They got to see that I'm the shit. And if they don't see it, then what am I? It's like I don't believe it in myself. I need like external validation. And yeah, like this isn't news to me, but this training really sets the stage that this stuff lands deeply in my body, so I can like really have a felt and embodied sense and understanding of how this mask, how this con, how this racket that I'm running is like inextricably linked to my day-to-day behavior, whether I want it or not. And the scary part is how good I am with my strategies. Another scary part is how helpful those strategies are to the world, the community, my relationships, listening, vulnerability, humor, dance, sensitivity, insight, wisdom. All these things are like awesome things. And the scary part is I use them to like try and fill this void that I have of not really believing that I am okay, that I'm enough. Yeah, what do I have? I have like an analogy, but it's like clean water running through dirty pipes, through pipes of dishonesty, of deception, of a con. My work now is to come home, to come back to myself, my validation, my identity as a person with innate basic goodness, without condition. Innate basic goodness. I've known this, but over the past weekend, I took a long accounting and deep inventory of the depth of my con, sat in it, cried in it, tried to dance my way out of it, and got slapped right back into it. Into my ordinariness, my regularity, and my complete and utter disgust, disapproval, and disowning of my ordinariness. This is a lot to lay out there. So yeah, thanks for listening to me, Jen. I hope you're well, and I hope you know I love you. Pete.